Good morning. I'm Clarice Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe. Just realised I didn't watch the energy update this morning. That's because I woke up at 28 minutes past 6. So it's pajama party again. Yay! I had a lovely, relaxing day yesterday, and I'm going to have another one again today. Apart from tonight, that's not going to be relaxing. That's going to be fun. I had New Year's Eve party dreams last night. Very cool. I'm excited. It's the new year. It's New Year's Eve. How is everyone today? Are you all in here waiting for me? I'm just waiting for this lag. There's a lag between when I'm broadcasting and when it shows up, so I have to start off before you all start commenting. Hello, Linda. How are you? So let's get some cards out. So I think it was good vibes for New Year's. I think it was fun vibes and good vibes from what I remember. The energy update. Hey, Tanya. I had a terrible night's sleep last night. I had one of those shocking full moon night sleeps where you just don't sleep very well at all. I went to sleep really early. Woke up at 10:30 thinking it was the middle of the night. It was only 10:30 still. Then I kept on waking up in the night. So I am tired this morning. I need a lazy day. Preparing for the shenanigans this evening. Hey, Sabrina. Hey, Paula. Is the connection better today? I'm using the same Wi-Fi. It does look a little bit better on my phone, but you let me know what it's like, if it's all glitchy and stuff. And if I'm going to do the general cards, of course, but if you want to get a mini read, you can use the super chat, the super stickers, or the PayPal link that's in the pinned post. And donate any amount for one of those. Anything, doesn't matter. Up to you. And if you've got a question to ask for it, then ask the question in your super chat or in your comment, and I'll search it out. So let's get some cards out. Hey, Sally. Oh, Sally, you're in the UK, aren't you, Sally? You're a night owl. What is it? Is it midnight in the UK? I didn't actually work that out or anything. I was telling a friend about it, about this show. Here on the island a couple of days ago, and he's from the UK, and he said, oh, that would be midnight. So far, so good, Linda. That's good. I think you're talking about my internet connection. Excellent. Right. Well, we just got 4 cards out. I'm not taking them. The Grace card was on top, but I just want 1 or 2. We could have 2, but not 4. That's too much. I was helping clean up a place yesterday. Very messy outside. And now I've got 2 blisters. I haven't had blisters for ages. That just shows I haven't done any hard work for ages. With my hands, without wraps and boxing gloves on. I didn't realise my hands are soft because of it. Because the rest of my body is tough. I get kicked and all kinds of things, and the rest of my body is tough, but my hands and my wrists, and that's soft from boxing gloves. Hey, Christine. There you go. It is. It's midnight. Exactly. 24 hours, Sally, and you're going to be celebrating. What's everyone doing for the new year? I'm really looking forward to it. Right, let's get a card out. Come on. Come on, guys. What's going on? There we go. Find a place to withdraw to. Another withdrawn day. Hi, Heather. Another withdrawn day. I think a quiet day. Did everyone have a quiet day as well yesterday? Did you have any ahas? I did. I can't remember what it was. But I remember going to bed thinking, yeah, it's true, I needed that day. that reason. 32. Staying home. Morning, Katie. Didn't find out whether Pooh got the jump on ferry. I went to bed really early, so he's not messaged or anything, so it's a surprise if he's managed to get it. Who knows? I hope he has, though. It would be fun to start the night there. Find a place to withdraw to. There are times when we must retreat from the world as it seems to be. Oh, you're all locked down. We're probably going to go into lockdown soon, so it's time to get out before we do. There are times when we must retreat from the world as it seems to be, when we're more caught up in its oppressions and illusions than we know, and in time we can lose that wilder part of our soul. The childlike part that draws nourishment from the natural world is overwhelmed at present, and if we do not attend to this inner wild one's needs, there'll be a high price to pay. So when this card comes, know that the world in which we are tested again and again against harshness and endurance can only be borne by the finding of its antidote, a hidden place where we can go and replenish the wild child within us so that we can come back to life in our everyday world once again. Interesting. I was kind of getting unicorn vibes from this. Sometimes you've just got to detach yourself from the muggle world to get back to your unicorn self again. And I did remember what I got yesterday as I was reading that too. It was a business thing. You wouldn't be that interested in that. But yeah, the space that I gave myself allowed me to figure something out. So sometimes we just got to get back to ourselves, and that's the antidote for getting stuck in negativity and stuff. Today's not very quiet for you, Hannah. Hi, Maria. Yeah, it would be a nice surprise if you just show up. Anyway, it's coming the next day. Starting college virtually on the 11th, Bachelor of Science in Human Services with a concentration in counselling. Nice. Well, that sounds interesting. Maybe I should have done something like that at uni. I did engineering, which was also interesting, but only interesting for 3 years. It didn't have enough to sustain me longer than 3 years. I knew I needed to pick something that really interested me, something that really new, because engineering was, and I was always wanting to do the boys' stuff. That's why engineering, because I didn't have the chance to do that at school. So whatever I didn't have the chance to do just before in the school years, because there was no equal opportunity then. I'd try and do the boys' stuff. I'm gonna go out, check in. Hey, Timothy. Hey, Jen. Now we know who you are. I don't call you Katie's mum all the time. Hang on, let me check you out. It's Katie's mum. Oh. Go on. So I'm having a pajama party again because it's another lazy day for me. I had a full moon sleep last night. Obviously, bags under my eyes. Yeah, didn't sleep that good. Timothy, how are you? Like me sitting alone at home. Oh, watch myself walking about in the delay. Right, we've got one. We've got Like a Bird. So I didn't get a chance. I woke up late, so I didn't get a chance to listen to the energy update for today. But from what I remember, it's really good vibes today, which is a good thing. A good thing for New Year's Eve. Like a bird. Focus. We've been talking a lot about that lately, right? Focus, forward-looking, possibilities, motivation. Positive focus. Yeah, so this card was saying find a place to withdraw from that muggle world because it gets you down, right? Especially if you're watching news and shit like that. Get you down if you get involved in all of that stuff. So find a place to withdraw to get back on your positive note again. Anyway, like a bird, focus, forward-looking, possibilities, motivation. A woman full of expectations looks into the future. There are no boundaries to what she can accomplish. Like the bird next door who flies strong and direct, she knows now is the time for focused energy. Interesting. Now is the time for focused energy. You may have found yourself losing motivation lately. No. Have you? Not losing motivation. Very motivated to take time off. Still been doing my work though. I did 3 readings and an energy healing yesterday. Got readings to do today already. But not doing extra. Not being extra with my videos and stuff. Maria's in the process of starting your own business with mind maps. Awesome. Good job, Maria. Kelly. Hello. Hey, Sabrina. Hanging at home with your daughter and celebrating. Nice. I'm going to the beach. We might be going to my friend's house who might be back. But the night ferry wasn't running that it was supposed to be getting on. Not for any bad reason. There's only one ferry now that goes back and forth each night, and so it runs every other night. And he decided not to book ahead, to not find out, so he just drove there and no ferry. So he might have driven to the other location. Did have enough time just when I was chatting with him. I'm like, drive now and go fast. You get there in time to get the night ferry from the other place. So who knows? Anyway, our night will be starting there if you manage to get back. Otherwise, it's spending New Year on a night boat with a guy that I don't like very much. Anyway, back to like a bird. It's focus, forward-looking possibilities and motivation. A woman full of expectations looks into the future. There are no boundaries to what she can accomplish. Like the bird next door who flies strong and direct, she knows now is the time for focused energy. You may have found yourself losing motivation lately or questioning your decisions. The key to recapturing your passion lies in readjusting your focus to unlock creativity. Surround yourself with activities or people who make you feel inspired. They can be the breath of wind under your wings. Wow, so it seems like we're heading into this new year on a focus note of positivity. Maybe that's why the carrots, with the relationship stuff. Like a bird flying into this new year with a positive focus. That's cool, Maria. I'm sure I know I have inspired many a healer and reader to start doing it for themselves too. You got a straight 6 hours sleep. You must have taken my sleep though, Timothy. I didn't. I got very disjointed, short nap sleeps all through last night. But I was sleeping really good when I woke up at 28 minutes past 6. I didn't want to get up. I could have easily gone back to sleep. Yeah, Surat to Champagne, I mean. He was in Surat. And I'm like, I don't know what time I was chatting, about 6 o'clock with him. Like, if you go now and you drive fast, because it's 4 hours drive from Surat to Champagne. We had time, but I don't know whether he did it. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, it would have been a mad drive. Let's see if he did it. Oh, Jen, you know Boo too. Boo, Boo. Oh, you've got a tat. We've all got tattoos from Boo. This is Bruce. Heather, you get signs including readings about my ex returning since July, right? Why don't I even want him back now or care? Oh, good, you're letting go. Let's find out about that for you. It's not normal for me to have short broken sleep. It's normal for me to have longer sleep. But still, I only need about 6 hours. I don't need, no, maybe longer. Maybe I get 7 hours. But yeah, when you get older, you don't need that much sleep. But on full moons, I can have a lot of broken sleep like that. And another problem was there's a couple of mosquitoes in here. I killed a few before bed, and I don't know how there was so many in here, but they were bugging me. Anyway, back to Heather. So you've lost interest in a way, but sometimes it's a sign of surrender. Sometimes we can be kind of obsessive about our relationships. And when we let go, we feel like it's indifference because we're used to obsessive. And it's not, it's more balanced. That's what I'm feeling compelled to tell you. Your connection is strong, and there's communication going on in the 5D still. Thanks, Jen. But your person, your ex, is focused on something else. It's almost, what I'm feeling is it's like, they're focused on work, by the way. Letting go of the past and changing the work, very, very much focused on other things in their life. But, not relationship, I mean. But it's almost like when you get to that place of surrender, it sets them free to carry on with what their focus is without feeling bad about it because they feel that 5D pull. And then in that freedom to focus on something without feeling bad inside about it, they'll want to come back. So it's a good sign. That's what I'm getting, is it's a good sign. It's that you're surrendering it now. So continue the good work, Heather. Jen, do you have a question for your reading? Thanks for your super chat. Well, goddess, let's get a goddess out, a legendary lady for everybody. I am looking forward to seeing Boo. It's going to be great to see him again. And Ching, and June's already back. And who else is going? Joey. No. Told him not to bring him in. He's bringing him anyway. Almost told him to push him off the boat on the way, but I didn't. Katie reading. Oh, sweet. Just want him gone to cut cords. Ask Archangel Michael to do that. Cut cords. In fact, that's what I did yesterday for somebody. That was the energy healing. They actually requested it. They wanted a cord cutting. Durga. Boundaries. She's riding a tiger. How cool is that? She's hardcore. So, Katie, do you have a question for your reading? Durga. Durga, Durga. Durga. Boundaries. Great goddess of war and protection, Durga is leaping into your life right now to help you establish boundaries. Boundaries are one of the greatest ways you can take care of yourself. Remember to draw clear ones to protect and preserve your inner spirit. I'm getting this is very much connected with that first card, withdrawing from the muggle world, from the news and stuff like that. It's connected to both of them, in fact, so we can have that positive focus. So it's not necessarily massive boundaries that we're talking about here. It's just walking away. You know, I spent all afternoon getting, can't really see it, getting blisters. That really hurts, the side of my finger there, a blister that's popped. Oh, and then I went to Smile More afterwards and used the sanitizing gel, and it stung like hell. The pop blister, ouch. But I was doing that, and my friend, she's a bit obsessive with cleaning. And she was hyper, hyper, hyper. And then when she came out of the place, she actually fell off a bike right outside Booze. And yeah, and it reminded me of being frantic pace. I can get like that. I get like that with my work. When I'm working, I can be frantic, going from one thing to the other until it's finished. And if I were to then go out and run to the shops on my bike, I'm likely to have an accident like that too. As it was all going down, I'm like, I need to watch out for that because I can get into that frantic mode as well. Things go wrong when we're like that, right? Mm. Oh, is Katie working? Okay, whatever your higher self wants you to know, Katie. We'll do that right now. Okay, your advice is to be flexible and be in the moment, Katie. Go with the flow and create in the moment rather than trying to preempt or trying to plan ahead what it is that you want to create. When I'm talking about creation, this could be anything. This could be not necessarily big things, just create in the moment and be flexible. It feels like the energy is changing around a lot and people will be changing their minds and people will be flexible as well. And if you're flexible to go with the flow in the moment, it'll get you more into that creative flow. Like a bird card said that, didn't it? About that creative focus. So, more quiet time, getting in touch with yourself so that you could, in the moment. And it's more about getting out of your mind to be in the moment. It's what I've been doing the last couple of days, and I will be doing today. I was doing yesterday. Oh, it's windy out there. Is meditating more, switching my head off. Yeah, that's why you've got that guidance. It always picks out, doesn't it? When it's guidance like that, they always pick out the toughest thing for us at the moment. Probably why they've been going on about patience. Oh, there you go. So let's get some tarot out. You can have one too if you want, Jan. Do you want one too? I want to know what your higher self wants to tell you. Maybe we are going back into lockdown and it's time to be alone again. Not tonight though. Let's go out and party tonight. My coffee's going cold. So for local news, there's 5 cases of COVID. Toronto, which is the mainland town where ferries come from. One of them, the other one's Champon. And yeah, I don't think there's any cases in Champon, but there was an outbreak in Bangkok. And it got to Surat, so you've got to be careful now because it's on the other side of the ferry. We're kind of lucky, right? We're lucky because we're on an island. Oh, look, we've got the magician on the bottom of the deck. Father and the King of Swords won't leave you alone. You've been inadvertently distancing. Yeah. Jan, let's get some cards out for you before I show or reveal. There's 3 tarot cards that have come out. So, Jan, Katie's mum, you're actually doing better than you think. It feels like there's something significant over in your life. This is warmth and completion. That you're, when things end in our lives, maybe friendships that end or relationships that end or stuff like that. It's sometimes easier to do it without the warmth, to hate them, that kind of thing. We go through that phase. It's part of grieving, isn't it? The anger phase. And no matter what's completed in our lives, it could be the end of a job, it could be anything. We go through that grieving for it. And part of that grieving is the closed-hearted part of it, where it's easier to hate it. And, and I feel that that's what's coming to a close now, is whatever has left your life. You're going through the grieving, but now it's time to warm up your heart. Now it's time to look on the positive sides of whatever it was that ended. It's like you're ready for that now. And so you're thinking that you're further behind than you are, and you're not. You're on track. It's a natural grieving process. That's what I want to tell you, Jan. It's a natural grieving process. And sometimes, like I think I've said it in here in the last couple of days, grief is weird. Because it's not necessarily, we might think something is big in our lives and we should grieve a long time for it. And then someone or something is insignificant, plays such a small part in our life. But then we grieve for a long time and it doesn't seem to make sense. But, we're complicated. We are complicated. Thanks, Maria. Right, so we've got Page of Wands. Party! What else have we got? Four of Pentacles, keeping something to ourselves. Saving the money, keeping our energy to ourselves. Boundaries. Remember, Durga said boundaries. This could be just walking away from people that want to talk crap. Muggles. It could just be that easy. I did it yesterday. Not that it was that much of a muggle, really. Just when someone gets into that negative, blah, 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 this, and this, and this, and they're talking about all the negative stuff. There's only so much I can take. I can listen to it for a while, but it was on repeat, so I just started doing something else. You got the message. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting is your energy is very important. Your focus is very important. We've been told that, especially going into this new year, especially right now for some reason. Our focus is very important, to be positive. And so, go party. This is the invitation to a party. But be mindful, not wary. Be mindful of your energy. Keep something for yourself. You're welcome, Jen. Did they? The same cards, Linda? Oh. And Six of Cups. Goddamn relationships. The soulmate card. It's like, oh, none of it was about relationships yet, and then we get this card. They just won't leave us alone now. They won't leave us alone. Oh, in my New Year's Eve dreams last night, my man was with me. Maybe there's going to be a surprise. Surprise! Maria, what does your higher self want to tell you for the end of 2020 and the start of 2021? Cool. Maria, how cool is this? You've got mystery and encouragement. And so you do have a new path setting off, and get excited about it. But it's a mystery path, it's going to be full of the usual challenges and gifts. So just encourage yourself along there, It's going to be a bit of trouble, like my top size. Everything's always a balance. We've got this duality, right? Thanks, Paola. If you've got a question, then pop it up in the chat. And Maria, you're going to understand yourself on a greater level. And so, yeah, I've just got a feeling that this is about your readings and stuff. It's a path when you start doing it for other people, or when you start a business, for sure. Like having your own business, it's one of the best self-growth paths ever, meaning it's full of challenges. Full of challenges, but you really get to know yourself. So, yeah. Changing your focus is going to be very good for you. I'm getting it's from an insular focus, taking the focus off you. When we get into that healing that healing focus where we're like, what can I fix in myself? What should I focus on? What should I manifest? All of that. We get insular focus. Sometimes it's better to do what you're doing now, focus outside of yourself, but it's still you. It's still a creation of yours, right? And that's going to take you further. So it's very good. The transition is perfect right now that you're going through, Maria. 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 Very good. Right, Denise. So it's by donation. It's super chat, super sticker, or if you look at that pinned comment, there's a PayPal link as well. If you would like a mini read there. Let's see if Paula. What truth should I know about my Capricorn? Says Paula. Let's find out. Capricorn. Facing the situation and abundance. Let me pick another couple of cards out. Okay. Yeah, there's your Capricorn is, see, I'm psychic, everyone. I knew what a question was before she put it up. No, because she put it in the PayPal thing. Your Capricorn, what's going on with them at the moment? Are they really abundant, really focused on work, like Capricorns tend to be? Or they could be struggling abundance-wise, but there's something in that. There's something to face. There's some kind of a mirror going on there. And it might seem, they're probably really driven if they're like any kind of Capricorn that I know. This is says willingness and criticism. So it feels to me that they trigger you abundance-wise. You know, like getting together with someone who's way more successful than you, and suddenly you feel like an inept little kid that doesn't know what the hell that they're doing. And you know, you start criticizing yourself inside. It's that kind of an energy. And so it's good. Your Capricorn is leading you to noticing how you're criticizing yourself. The criticism isn't coming from them. Whether this is a romantic relationship or not, I don't know. There could be romance mixed in with it, but it's mostly about abundance. It's Capricorn. It's Capricorn for you, right? But you've done all your healings. We're off relationship 12 years, having to rethink and heal relationship. We're never done with our healing. We're never done with it. We're never completely healed. It's ongoing. Because once the healing of the hard stuff is done, then we heal to raise our vibration even more. We can always go higher. Constant evolution. It's why the universe is constantly expanding. We're constantly expanding too. What else? We've got the Queen of Inspiration. Nice. She's passionate. She's moving forward. She knows what she wants. She's going to go for it. She's confident in herself. Very nice energy. I feel like this is what we're being asked to get into the Queen of Wands energy for the new year, as we step into the new year. I feel like blowing a trumpet as I said that. Do, 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 do. I heard that anyway. Like a trumpet call, announcing our arrival into 2021. It's like I'm here. All of me, shining brightly, I'm here now. And I'm going to do my stuff. Interesting. The pyramids there, Egyptian connection. I like that energy. More tarot for today. And then I'm going to make another coffee. Hi, Joy. It's all right. You're allowed to be late. I just keep on dropping a lot of cards. I'm not going to take them until I get something decent. Like a small amount of cards, I mean. Not something decent. I'm waiting for good cards to come out. No, I'll cut the deck instead. Thank you. April, have you got a question for yours? Yeah, I think that's good, Timothy, what you said there. The Five of Pentacles, feeling left out. Leaving ourselves out. You know how I said about the boundary thing? We might want to leave ourselves out. But still be feeling left out. You know when you decide to not go along with, oh look, got fast movement there as well, a message coming in. You know when you decide to not go along with something, it can still hurt when you do that. That's what I'm feeling. So you might have a bit of that going on today. Oh, let's find out about Timothy Nelson. I'm just going to put the kettle on and make another coffee. I'll be right back and we'll find out about Timothy Nelson. Thanks for your donation, Ethan. Is Timothy Nelson good as April's new CPA? Yes, because look what you've got, April. You've got travel and connection and then prepare and lovers. So you know how we were talking about, I think it was CPA, someone that would know about expanding things so that you've got more freedom and stuff like that. Yes, I'm getting a yes. I'm getting a yes to Timothy Nelson. He's the right one. Some connections with travel, so we'd know how to set it up to free you up and to prepare you for your lover. Like I was getting ages ago, you know, for you, is that you will be moving. Thank you, Denise. Have you got a question, Denise, for yours? I'll just pour my coffee. I can, Denise. Hang on, just get back. Yeah, what Jen said. I think we've all got that going on. When the least expected, when we've let go, they're going to show up. Or the thing that we're waiting for is going to show up. All of the stuff that we've been impatient about, whatever it is that we're waiting for, going to show up when we least expect it, when we've let go. It's always the way, right? It's like with manifesting anything too, when you're too focused on trying to manifest something. It's when you give up, when you're like, oh, it's not manifesting, I give up. Then suddenly it manifests. It's something about just like letting go of it, but it works. So Denise, what does your higher self want to tell you? And that's this as well, isn't it? Leaving ourselves out. We leave ourselves out of something and we feel a bit left out of it. But then it does help. That surrender does help. Wow, Denise, okay, you've got decide and meditate out first. This is your higher self wanting to get in touch with you directly. And not just that, it wants you to meditate. Mine has been going on and on at me about this as well. It wants you to meditate, to quiet your mind down so you get a better focus. You need to focus more. Yeah, see? You've got the focus card here, the refocus card. So why are you resisting meditating? Well, our egos don't want to have that space. It's why we want to keep ourselves busy. Our ego's like, no, fill up the space. Don't stop doing stuff. Do stuff. Do stuff. Don't sit and do nothing. But like I said yesterday, sometimes we've got to do that. We've got to do that to get our hearts. We need to make space for anything. The universe loves a vacuum. It's going to put something in it. If we want new friends, we need to get rid of old friends, that kind of thing. And if we want anything, if we want a new aha for something to happen, sometimes we just need to sit for a day at home and do nothing, have nothing to do. And then as we go around doing nothing, we stumble across something like me yesterday. I didn't have anything to do, well, very little to do. And I was online and I had a look at a couple of things in my business. I'd never get time to do that, looking at stats and stuff like that and for how it's going and comparing stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, that's very interesting. What I saw was very interesting about what happens when I publish certain videos. I'm like, ah. And so I never set aside time to do stuff like that. But it's just because I was doing nothing. I was doing nothing. This is you, Denise. I'm on you already. And so decide to meditate. It requires a decision for you to meditate, meaning set time aside for it and do it every day. A decision. Maybe set yourself a place to meditate, put a cushion down or something, and a time. Thanks, Dilasha. And a time. Decide that you're going to meditate, set time aside to do it, and then do it. Now, why have you got the vulnerability card out with this? Yeah, it does. It makes us feel vulnerable when we make that space. And the reason I was talking about space is meditation is that it's making space in your mind for your higher self to get through. It's how I do what I do. It might not look like I'm meditating. It's because I'm so good at it, I can do it instantly. And yet when I try and meditate for myself, it's tricky. And then I remind myself when I'm meditating for myself, I think, well, just do what I do when I'm doing energy healings or when I'm doing readings. It's harder for myself. So that's you, Denise. Thank you, Delasha. Have you got a question for your reading, Delasha? Let's get another tarot card out for the collective. What else have we got going on? So you might feel left out because you're leaving yourself out of something. So a little bit of emotional reaction of what you've said no to. You might be stomping your feet to the universe going, why do I have to let go of certain things? You fall asleep. Katie. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. But that's good too. It's very similar. It's a very similar thing. Because when we sleep, when we go through that switch from the alpha state to the theta state, the sleep state, when we do our dreaming, it lasts for about 2 to 5 seconds, even though it feels like we're dreaming for half an hour. It's very similar state to meditation, in that it gives the subconscious time to process things, and that's what dreams are, right? Time to process. What's that first? The Ten of Rings here. Culmination and satisfaction. Okay, hopefully it's going to put me back on. Wi-Fi cut out completely after disconnecting a few times. Am I back? Cut that off again. It's disconnecting and connecting all the time. How annoying. Anyway, I'm going to have to look at it on my phone. What the hell? Gone again. Back again. Hello, Jacqueline. Back. Okay, we're back. We're back. Good. So, Janice, what I was saying was, answering your question about your person who left you. Is it for good? Um, it's time for you to love yourself now. So I said about that meditation. You've been asked to decide to meditate, set time aside, set a place aside, and meditate. You're being asked to love yourself now. Put yourself on a pedestal. Do the best for yourself. Look after yourself. Don't focus on the relationship. Relationships are never good until we learn to love ourselves first. Loving ourselves first means um, taking care of ourselves the best we can for ourselves. It's so important to do that. And so this is why that rift has happened. It was definitely time for that to happen. It's time for you now. Hmm. Okay, so what else have we got going on? This is going to be tricky now because I can't see the comments on here anymore. What am I doing? Oh, I need to check on something. You're off, Katie. Might see you tonight. Delasha, do you have a question for your reading? Thanks for your PayPal donation, Delasha. Oh, I think maybe you did. Let me just check. Hang on. What's going on? Sure. Oh my God. It's connecting. It's just connecting and reconnecting like constantly. The camera. I mean, the camera software. The streaming software. Let's put it that way. I'm frozen? No. I look like I'm on to me. Hang on. Okay. I should be back very soon, if not already. This is a lie, so I've got to wait. That's why you'll say I'm back, but you're saying I'm back, and there's quite a delay on it. 5 seconds or something? Maybe it's longer than that. It's about. I stopped scratching my side. Yeah, it's about 5 seconds delay. Just watching myself scratch my side there. Right, I'm back. So, Delasha, this is what I'm saying. You got soften and open and judgment separate. So you're in that place, in that space of wanting to open your heart, wanting to have a heart wide open, innocent, all of that, to let a lover in, but judging yourself too. So wanting to have your mind switched on because you've been prey to the red flags or an abuser or something like that. This is somebody who is wanting to have heart wide open, but the head switched on at the same time. So that's what you're practicing at the moment, is getting that balance right. And there is a balance to be had there. Wouldn't it be great if we could just be heart wide open? But we can't, because we're living in the world and there's duality. And so we've got to have our mind switched on. We've got to get this balance between the mind and the heart. And that's what you're practicing at the moment. You've also got freedom and listen. So pay attention to the freedom that you want, especially in relationships too. It's almost like you're having a practice at the moment in choosing, Delasha, and choosing what kind of relationship that you want and getting it right this time for you. So really prioritizing yourself and what you want from a relationship. That's what I'm getting here. It's nice. It's really nice energy. It's really empowered energy. It's like you're practicing to bring in that relationship that you really want. That's what it feels like to me. The hokey cokey with the Wi-Fi. 11 hours till countdown. 11, is it? 8 minutes. 16 hours here. I need to go back to bed. Get more sleep before that happens. so that I can party. So there you go, Dilasha. Oh, I look like I've frozen the game. What the hell? Last two cards, these two. It was the Ten of Materials, culmination and satisfaction. I was saying it's the domino effect. Something manifests, a wish is granted, and then it ends up being the Ten of Rings. It leads to the Ten of Rings. This is like the new relationship finally comes in, which leads to new work, new location, new house, that kind of thing. Everything comes together. And the other one was the Hanged One. And what I was getting from this, it's like two choices. There's two options. We get to choose. There's a transition and sacrifice. We've got to give something up for it. But where the Hanged One is looking at these two options from many different angles there by hanging upside down. So yeah, I hope you got your message, Dilasha. I said it a few times, but it's pretty much about you're at that point of choosing love now and getting that balance right between your head and your heart. So your head kind of in judgment mode, making sure that you're noticing red flags, noticing your old patterns and all of that. Is this person good for me? Is this person not good for me? But really prioritizing yourself now in relationships and what you want out of it. And then your heart being wide open too. Heart wide open, but your head switched on so that you're not open to just anything. Yeah, you don't want to be open to just anything. Yeah, Denise, you can go to my website, behealing.com, for my readings. In fact, I'll put. Oh, I wonder if it'll have. I wonder if it'll work. I can put a link to my readings, to the reading page. It might work. It might not. It might even connect me back to the chat, which would be amazing. Let's see if I can comment, even though I'm disconnected, it seems. All of my private readings can be found on that link. Yeah, it worked. Yay. Right now, my full moon readings are still half price because I haven't taken them off the half price there. Yeah, we're still in that full moon energy, aren't we, anyway? So, yeah, so you can find that on that link. Yeah, it showed up. That's good. But it's still not showing me the chats on there. So let's get some more cards out. I'll move this so I'm not looking sideways. What can I do? I can stick it here. That's better. So I'm looking at the camera a little bit more. I do like the energies today. I like it. And I think we've just got to remain positive and use these good vibes that we've got going on. Wow. These cards are lively today. We've got 5. Oh, no, more. 6 out already. Okay, we've got frying pan. Out of the frying pan and into the fire. Trouble, accusations. There's a bit of duality going on right now. We've got to turn away from it. Just turn away from it. That's what I'm getting, is just turn away from it. Like Durga said, boundaries. Really be mindful of your focus. Really enjoyed it. Oh, thanks, Denise. I do this almost every day. I'm not doing it tomorrow. Oh, no. I'm not going to be in a state to be able to do it tomorrow. Hopefully. We've got duality going on at the moment. What's cooking there? Steak. Out of the frying pan into the fire. We don't need to do that, right? Just choose your focus and don't cave into the other people that might try and drag you into the crap. Be quick to turn away, like this card said, right? Be quick to leave ourselves out of it. Even if it hurts to leave ourselves out of it, be quick to do that. Really prioritize your focus and that positive focus. Looks like it might rain. It's dark all of a sudden. Oh yes, please click like. Thanks for reminding everybody, Timothy. I often forget. Carriage. It says a journey, either physical or mental, but this is the Chariot card, but the same energies, the Chariot card. Like Katie's reading said, we've got to be in the moment right now, be flexible in the moment, be quick to turn away from things that make us feel icky. And then we get moving forward. Something comes in, a journey, something starts off. Could happen like the new year. Like, I mean, wow. Star, how cool's that? Guaranteed success. For some people, something big is happening this new year. Like around the New Year celebration, something big, someone a surprise maybe. Could be someone surprising you. I didn't get a Christmas present from the universe this year, I realized. Like, what happened there? Usually I get some random surprise thing from the universe. Not this year. I'm like, come on, it's time for my Christmas present. Something really exciting about this. Thanks, Jan, for those wishes. Delasha, you're welcome. Oh, that's good. It's good that we managed to get your message to you at last, despite the Wi-Fi, right? Oh my God. Staff. You'll be taken care of in difficult times by your staff. You know what I'm getting from this? For some people, for those of us that have been working on reciprocity, meaning allowing ourselves to receive from other people and focusing on that reciprocity and noticing when that reciprocity doesn't happen so that we're not getting into relationships with takers anymore and just giving our energy out, giving our energy out. This going to be taken care of now. Someone to take care of us. Isn't that nice? Joy, boyfriend, I'm waiting to come back, lives 4 hours away. Whoa! Wouldn't that be exciting? I'm feeling like things like that are going to happen. Look, the next card out. Firecracker, excitement. Whoa! Well, that's a New Year card, isn't it? If any of them are. And the star card is amazing too. I agree, Sharon. Excitement. Some people are in for a exciting surprise. Look at this. It says sunrise, but I was saying surprise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. This could be a new year that you'll remember for a very long time. A fresh start. Look at this card. How beautiful is that? A fresh start. A new journey. It's the start of a new journey. That's so nice. Wow, now I'm excited. Now I'm very excited. Because as I said, I had dreams. I had New Year party dreams last night. Maybe that's why the full moon was waking me, and the mosquitoes were waking me up so often. Because we dream as we're falling to sleep and as we're waking up. Never in the middle of it. So I had a lot of that going on last night. And these dreams, yeah, there was a surprise and it was, yeah, very good. Sunrise is for you, Maria. I think it's for all of us. Let's get some more cards out. Coffee's gone cold again. Hang on, I'll just have a look if any PayPals came in. No. Not since Talasha, but I do have an Apple tax invoice for my... Oh, that's right. I sent a donation to another reader while I was awake in the night. Let's stick that in my receipts. So yeah, very exciting. Surprises showing up around this new year. But there could be a choice of two. Remember that Hanged One said. Yeah. Mm. Okay, more cards. Which one shall I use now? These cards, I especially like the way these speak to me in Psychic Cafe, these ones. I like them in readings too, but it's got very windy out there. But especially in Psychic Cafe, I don't know, they seem to be really like to work for me in Psychic Cafe, these ones. Definitely the right time to start your business, for sure. See, we have it again, the Vessel. I like the womb card, you know. We're pregnant with something. Something's going down. We're on our way to it already. It's manifesting already. Gotta wait for someone else to make the next move or the universe to make the next move. It's not necessarily our turn to do something right now. We're just the vassal. We're pregnant with it already. These ones are the, let me get the box. Unknown, what's it called? Wild Unknown. Where's the box? These are rip-off ones. They're not the originals. These, Archetypes, that's it. The Wild Unknown Archetypes Deck and Guide book by Kim Krans. There's links. All of the decks that I use are in the description box for the videos that I use them in. So all of them are in the Psychic Cafe description box for the video. But yeah. So we've got the vessel, we're pregnant with something, it's already happened, it's already manifesting, it's already on its way. So a lot of us, maybe some of us, maybe a lot of us, are still trying to manifest it, still trying to manifest these things like, what do I need to do? What do I need to change? How do I need to change my focus? And we're being told, like, you don't. Just stay positive because it's manifesting. That's the only thing that we need to change, right? Is to stay positive. That's what we're being told, right? Because we're already pregnant with it, it's already on its way. Shadow work. Shadow work, for anyone that doesn't know what shadow work is, it's those parts of ourselves that we judge and we think are wrong, we think are bad. Like you could think that anger is bad and you don't want to feel angry. So whenever you feel angry or any negative emotion, you might feel bad and try and suppress it. That's shadow work, is realizing that we're doing that and realizing that anger has its place, because everything has its place. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in us. And if you think, for example, anger doesn't have its place, well, think about walking down the street and seeing a man beating up a small child. That should trigger anger to go and step in, so it fuels, right? Or you have the Wild Tarot. I might get that one. Is that the one with the animals in it? I think she's got two. So yeah, there's a place for everything. There really is a place for everything. But when we're denouncing it and trying to push it down and trying to disown it, then we can't ever see the positive expression of these things. The shadow, what we've decided are a shadow. And so it keeps on bugging us, and we keep on getting the negative expression out the more we try and push it down. So shadow work is about accepting that we have it as part of ourselves and loving it. And even if we can't see what the positive expression is, or how to positively express it, or what the good could be in that, if we love it and just trust that there is, then that acceptance and that self-love, really, it allows us to be shown what the positive expression is. So shadow work, I think we've been doing a lot of that this year. I have, anyway. Wild Tarot. She gifted them. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, the one came out yesterday as well. And it brings us back to relationship again. Cards keep on bringing us back to relationship again. Could be a significant relationship. I mean, the one, twin flame, starting up, but I mean, there could be significant moves forward. Of course, when we're talking about relationships, it's two people with different vibrations doing their thing, and we've already been told that our significant others are going through something big at the moment. They're going through a dark night of the soul. They've got a lot to deal with, right? How many of my pick a card reads have been going on about that? And so we know that. But when there's two people involved, two people with their own stuff going on, their own vibrations going on, also with free will, it's tricky. That's why relationships are the trickiest things ever. Way trickier than business or anything else. Because of that. The other verse too, the way they sit in the box means we'll see them, the bottom left of the screen. Oh. The judge. Learning what to say no to and what to say yes to. That's the importance of shadow work too. Especially if we've been denouncing negative emotions. Negative emotions are so important. It's guidance. It's the most important guidance that we can get, negative emotions. Because it's this top bit. We see it, we feel it, we're like, no, I need to say no to this. I need to step in and do something about it. And then positive emotions say yes to that. It's not about overriding the negative emotions, pushing them down and saying yes to that thing. Oh my God, that gets us into trouble, doesn't it? We've all done that. It's not, yeah, it could be about the placements of the cards on the screen, but it's more about the people, the energies. Because when I'm doing, say, TikTok readings, which I haven't done very much, because it just keeps on showing up to tired people when I put TikToks up. You can't change your location, like you can't change who watches it. It uses your location, so not ideal in Thailand. I've never once had a Thai customer. But my point is, when I'm making those TikTok videos, those short readings, it's for a bigger collective, different energies. When I'm doing my video readings, it's for different energies again. That's for a different collective. Now, Psychic Cafe is at a whole different level too, and these cards seem to work very well for our Psychic Cafe collective. I can tell, like it feels, when I'm channeling, it feels very different depending on who I'm channeling for, even doing videos. Hey, Crystallata. Right, what else have we got? The warrior. Like I was talking about shadow work. This is so important. This is some of the shadow work I had to do. So I had an abusive childhood, lots of violence and other stuff going on too. But some of it was physical violence, right? And I was very triggered by violence and completely denounced it in myself, my aggressive side. Now look at me, I'm a Muay Thai fighter. Because I've embraced that side of me now, and I love that side of me. I'm Taurus sun sign and Gemini rising, which I am very much. Gemini rising is I don't connect with that on a lot of levels, but Gemini rising is with the messengers, right? So it goes, a lot of psychics are Gemini's, right? Gemini rising. But my moon, my Venus, and my Mercury are in Aries, and I'm born on the cusp. So I'm born on the cusp of Aries and Taurus. So since I have embraced this side of me, I'm so much more myself now, and it can come out positively now. Thanks, Gabe. So that's just some information. It could be like that with you too. Got the venom here. No, been told not to take that. Gabe, let's find out. What's blocking your person and you from being together again? What is that? Interesting. Surrender and I am limitless. You've got here, Gabe. I'm getting this stepping up kind of thing. You know how when we choose something, we lock something in? How can I explain this? I don't want to explain it in relationships because that's kind of a tricky concept. Okay, so here's a good one. Manifesting a certain amount of money, right? Say you want to manifest $20,000 and you write that down, $20,000 on your wish list, your new moon list or something, and you focused on $20,000, and then you're doing something in your business or whatever, and that focus locks you into that thing, and it takes you away from unlimited possibilities. And then you get to a certain point, and then something happens in your business, and then you say to yourself, why didn't I focus on $500,000? Because it could have been that instead. So there's that tipping point where you go, I wish I'd have focused on something else, more unlimited. So we go from locked down to unlimited, to locked down to unlimited, to locked down to unlimited, right? And it's the same in relationships too. That's why we go, I really want a relationship when you're single. I really want a relationship. And you get in a relationship and then you start to feel how constricting it is. And it's like, I want to be single. I want to be single. I want to be single, because you want that expansion again. Now, after I've explained that, Gabe, this is that. This is exactly that. So what is blocking your person and you from being together is this. It's this. It's this. And you're both going through vibrations and what they're going through, and that roller coaster of wanting to be single, wanting to be partnered. It's like wanting freedom, and then wanting to tap into that unlimited thing. It's just a cycle. It's just a cycle is what I'm getting. It's got abundance and passion. Yeah, we've really got to lighten up on relationships and not hold on to them. Maybe this is a new phase that the whole collective are going through now, is to take relationships to the next level, not to constrict and tie it down. You know? So it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, it's just one of those natural cycles. Did you get all of that? I mean, did you hear all of that, Gabe? Let me know. Let me know if you got that message loud and clear. I like that. I thought it was just that we were stupid muggles, that whole I want to be in a relationship, and then I want to be single, and then I want to be in a relationship, and then I want to be single. I thought that's because we were just stupid muggles. But now that makes a lot more sense, right? Thanks, Crystal, for your PayPal. I'm running out of power on my MacBook. Have you got a question, Crystal? Yeah, I thought it was just because we were stupid muggles, and we were never satisfied with what we want. So we go from, I want to be single, I want to be in a relationship, I want to be single, I want to be in a relationship. But that makes more sense. It's not. It's the expansion, locking something in. And we need to do that. You need to have fixed goals. I only love them. As I said, it makes more sense with the money thing to explain it rather than relationships. Because a fixed goal in a relationship, yeah, it doesn't make that much sense. Your path was blocked in the bush. Find a new path, message received. New path is beautiful and alive. Beautiful. You got a question, Crystal? Let's get some more cards out. Fairy, what do the fairies want to tell us this New Year's? I'm not going to be on tomorrow, by the way. Probably no one else is either. But hopefully the day after I will be. Where's your person? Where are they? Oh my god. My dreams have been amazing though for tonight. I hope it lives up to all of the exciting things that go on that have happened in my dream tonight. Protection. The fairies of protection are shielding you with a magic fairy ring of love and light. Practice psychic protection before embarking upon any spiritual work. Oh, being protected. Not feeling that strongly, really. That card. I don't know why. Just not feeling it strongly. That it's an important message for us. I'm not getting lit up with extra messages from it. That's what I mean. So, Crystal. Does the person I'm looking at want me? Oh. Yes. Passion. But there's a new approach. Again, who was I saying it to? That balance of heart and mind. You know, when we really want somebody, Crystal, very passionate about them, it can scare us and we can pull away from them even more rather than embracing it. It's easy to let someone in that we're not that passionate about, that we're not that attracted to. Because the ones we're passionate about are scary. So there's this balance. There's this toing and froing again. You need to find a new approach. You're resisting it. Okay, for this reason. Resisting passion for this reason, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. When we really love someone, they're the ones that hurt the most too, right? And we know that. And so our egos are like, oh, this one's scary. This one can really hurt you. But the flip side is you really love this one. So it seems like a very positive relationship, that one. But I feel like on both sides of it, you're gonna have to balance that, get over that fear, the passionate fear. So it does seem like, Gabe, someone that you're very attracted to, but also resisting. I did get it. Did you get my message? Oh, it's still going. There's a big lag. So that's interesting. So yeah, I'm not really feeling that. I'm not really feeling the fairy message that it's particularly important. Might be for somebody. Not taking those. We've got wonders. I do feel like there's a lot of surprises on the horizon around this new year. It'd be pretty surprising if we saw a massive crystal amethyst point like a spaceship flying through the clouds, wouldn't it? You're welcome, Crystal. So yeah, the surprises. I'm just getting surprises. There's just going to be some surprise. I'll keep on going until my battery runs out, or I need a pee, whichever comes first. It might come at the same time. We've got to trust. We've got to trust and be positively focused as well, to allow this in, to be on the same vibration as it, to let it in. It's going to delight us. Look, that's on the bottom of the deck. So many of us have got really good stuff coming over this new year. New year, new start. New year, new beginnings. I like it. Got to be discerning though. Remember about that. Remember we had the Five of Pentacles there. We've got to be discerning. We've got to protect ourselves. We've got to protect our focus, protect our energy. Walk away. Walk away from people that are not focused. Not focused on the same things as us. Look at that. For a message. Come on, camera. Focus. There you go. You're developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. But it's also about discernment and making sure, paying attention to your energy. Two. You missed the second card of the last three. Okay. Well, let's get that out for you. The second card is blessings. It's very positive, very positive. Surprises, surprising and delighting you, that kind of stuff. The Wi-Fi going a bit. And what about our love life? Oh no, let's get some animals out. I haven't done these for a while. Animals, spirit animals. What messages do we have from these guys for today? Lizard spirit, dream the world into being. Oh no, it's just, I think a lot of us have been dreaming about what's going to happen, whether you recollect your dreams or not. Lizard spirit, oh, it would be fantastic if my dreams came true. I mean, last night's dreams. It was amazing. They often do when I have going out dreams like that. They often do come true, or something equally as magical. Or something on a par with that vibration is what I'm saying. Embrace the in-between. This is like saying embrace the patience, embrace the wait, embrace the in-between. It's going to happen. For some, it might happen over this new year. For some, it might happen later. As I said, for a lot of us, it's about a relationship, because those cards keep on coming up. And it's dependent on two people, and we're so all over the place at the moment that you've got to get in that same vibration at the same time and make the decision at the same time. So it's tricky. Excuse me. We've also got Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Nice. Good times. So we might be feeling more loved than ever. Isn't that nice? And for some people, I just got told again, for some people there's more than one. There's more than one offer of love coming in. Flamingo's just reminded me it's first year in 7. I'm not in Florida for the winter. Oh, okay. Wow. Love is all around. Yeah, for some people it's this. There's a choice of 2 or maybe more. You might be getting love from all directions, like I have been lately. Oh my God. It's like suddenly like I'm a magnet, and there's just so many paying a lot of attention to me. Like, what the hell? Love magnet. But it's who I choose that's important. Miracles are endless. Miracle surprises. We've got really good stuff going on at the moment for those that have got ready. Let's get one more out. Very positive cards from the animals here. Surrender now. Remember, we don't need to manifest this. We've already manifested it. We're pregnant with it already. We're waiting for someone else's move. We're waiting for the universe to make its move now. It's not our turn. And we just need to receive it. We just need to wait. And all we need to do is keep our focus positive, remain positive, and look after our vibration. Keep on turning away from those things that make us feel bad. Keep on turning toward the things that feel good. Managing ourselves is what we're doing. That's why it's that patience thing. I just want to go back through these again for some reason. Right, so we've got frying pan, trouble, accusations. This is saying turn away from the ones that want to pull you into drama. They want to talk about the crap that's going on in the world and stuff like that. Be very mindful of your vibration, your focus, and how you feel. And just turn away from that. Just politely decline the conversation, or just walk away and say that you've got to go to the bathroom or something. There's all kinds of ways to get out of stuff. And then a journey, either physical or mental. So the Chariot, things start moving forward. And remember too, it's your vibration that calls in what it is that you're manifesting. So you've got to remain in that vibration. And so this new path starts off. We'll be mindful of our vibration, how we're feeling, what our focus is. We're staying positive. Then this happens, guaranteed success. Then you'll be taken care of. You're going to receive and be looked after for a change. Firecracker, very exciting surprises coming in this new year. And then the sunrise. I love it. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. It's a fresh start for everybody. Oprah style. Sharon, as a collective, I wonder if we all focus together as one for something. Yeah, we could. Yeah, and it makes it more powerful, right? When we get focused on one thing together, for sure. Yeah, it does. It's true. But could the whole world focus on something? No, because we've got duality. So if we look at it this way, there's an anti-psychic cafe somewhere because of our focus, right? And so whatever this collective is and what we're focused on, we're actually creating the need for the opposite of that in the world too. Isn't that a mind fuck? That's why we can't look outside of ourselves. Connected again. Wash hands. Is that wash hands? Could be. So there we go. That's it, everybody. The last Psychic Cafe for 2020. What a year it's been. Oh my God, it's been a really good year for me. But I did a lot of Psychic Cafes in it for sure. I hope you all have a great New Year celebration in whatever way you can celebrate it, because I know most people can't. We can about. We do have some restrictions going on now, but I think we're going to get away with it, which is great. But I do think we're going to go into lockdown straight after this, especially once they watch us party tonight. So have an amazing one, everybody, and I wish you everything that you want, and let me know your surprises that come in, because I think quite a few of us will have amazing surprises happening. And I'll see you on the 2nd. I should be back by then. We'll see. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for all of your support throughout the year as well. Very much appreciated. And catch you all in the Facebook group too. I'll put a link up for the Facebook group if anybody isn't in there yet. No, I've lost the link. Never mind. I won't. You can find it. It's called Psychic Cafe, no muggles allowed. Happy New Year! See you next year. Bye. Oh, low battery. My Mac's about to go to sleep. Perfectly timed.